Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, on the Bitcoin chart, we're on the daily chart. I don't want to spend much time on here. I showed you the daily chart yesterday in yesterday's video, but I know a lot of new viewers are here at the moment due to the developments in the crypto sector. So I want to have everybody informed. My view is, and this is not a final decision, it might still change a little bit, but my view is that we formed a wave 1 to the upside between November 22 and April last year. Then a wave 2 pullback. It could be a 1-2-1-2 setup. That's not so important right now. Then we have a third wave rally to the upside. This is a fourth wave, which might already be complete. And then a fifth wave up. If Bitcoin now rallies to new all-time highs and we see signals that we've already bottomed and everything, which could be, again, we have been oversold on the daily chart. I mentioned that again to you. This is typically a bullish signal. Now this time it was a little bit different, but still it was an oversold RSI, and I tell you that I usually buy this, which I did as well. So the daily RSI was again oversold, and this is typically a bullish signal. Now what wasn't so bullish was that the price was lower than last time on the 5th of July. No, it was end of June actually, when the RSI was oversold. So that's not clearly bullish, but still an oversold RSI on the daily typically leads to a bounce. And again, it's the case again. So what I'm tracking here is still a wave 4, which could be complete at any point with one more high in this bull market. Now, if we rally to new all-time highs from here, which can be, we see already valid recoveries across the sector, then that's why I told you we shouldn't be bearish yet. It's not a bear market. We're still holding support. Pullbacks are corrective, at least we're talking about Bitcoin only, right? Pullbacks are corrective, we're holding support, and we actually never really broke and sustained below the previous support area. Okay, so that 50,600 level that we talked about since March, it actually never broke. We had a wick below it during a liquidation event. Well, that's not necessarily unusual. So it might be that the previous wave count actually will be revived at some point, should Bitcoin manage a turnaround. So that level really never broke. The break below 50,600, even if it was brief and not sustained, however, led me to change the wave count here, if only out of caution, okay? Because it is a less bullish count. It means that we should only get one more high in this bull market, not two. So I find it premature to talk about a bear market. Well, some coins made new all-time lows, but I'm talking about Bitcoin here. I mean, a lot of altcoins are not in a bull market, and they never have been. So that's, for me, Bitcoin is guiding it, right? I'm not covering like a lot of the bearish coins anyway, and a lot of bearish coins have never made it really to new highs in this bull market, and they've actually even made new all-time lows, even before the dump that we've had. So 99% of altcoins are poor quality charts anyway. I always try to cover the ones that have a chance, in my view. But this year is about Bitcoin. So yeah, all I want to share with you, we're not in a bear market yet. It is still a bit unclear what kind of damage really has occurred with this dump, specifically when we talk about Bitcoin, because we haven't got a valid reversal yet. This is the short-term chart. Again, here you can see that 50,600 level. We've been talking about it, well, since March. Again, we had a wick below it, but the market couldn't sustain below it. So it might be that I will revive the previous wave count again, but it doesn't make a difference in the short term. What we're tracking in the short term is a resistance area, which I shared with you yesterday. We're still below resistance, but Bitcoin might break it. It's between 54,920 and 56,800. What we're tracking is a possible reversal signal. So we want to see if Bitcoin can form a valid reversal, and it would be a 5-wave pattern. So I need to see Bitcoin rally in 5 waves from a low. At the moment, we are still respecting resistance. You can see that resistance area here. The price might have formed. So yesterday we had a break above the trend line. That was my last update I sent through on Discord. I can take out that trend line now. But yeah, we basically rallied in a potential 5-wave move. The price broke above an initial trend line, and you can see that we've reached the 1.618 extension at 56,380 in 5 waves, which is why I say that it could be it could be that we've already formed 5 waves up. Now it would only be possible in a diagonal pattern. The price did hold micro support I shared yesterday as well. So we have a 5-wave move, but it would only be valid as a diagonal because waves 1 and 4 overlap. It is possible, however, that this is turning into maybe even an impulse, in which case I would need to see one more high. So I would prefer one more high. On the Ethereum chart, I would definitely like to see one more high. And if one more high forms, it might reach 57,126 or 58,000. Bitcoin has respected the fib levels so well in this move up, especially the fib extension here, the 1.618 was touched. So also the 1.38 extension was touched in this third wave. Again, it might be that we've already formed 5 waves. It's just that on the Ethereum chart, I only have 3 waves, and it would be more clearly a 5-wave move, which means a reversal signal if we form one more high, because then most likely Bitcoin would also break above resistance. So I would prefer that. However, I've already labeled it as a 5-wave move, but posted in the earliest signal on Discord today that one more high would be ideal. Not saying it will happen, but before a larger pullback occurs, because it would provide us with more clarity. So all I want to communicate here is, okay, if one more high forms, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. So it means this could be the wave 5, then the wave 4 might be here, and ideally this is the low, and we have it like that. It would be a larger diagonal probably, maybe not even an impulse, but, or maybe it is an impulse. Yeah, could be called an impulse. That would be more clearly than a 5-wave move. Okay, but I leave it like that because I'm always a fan of putting the lower support area in place already. So if we now get a pullback, the price needs to hold 50,700 to maintain a valid 1-2 setup. So it could be that the wave A is complete, the B wave might be unfolding, and the C wave down could then happen today. And after the B wave has topped. Now that could take the day, yeah, but sometimes it's faster. And just don't be surprised if we form one more high, in which case the area around 57,120 and 58,100 should be the next resistance. That's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.